Hello, how are you today? We're going to learn about the DVX, Panasonic, right here. First thing you got to know, how do you get it on one of these guys? Pretty simple. Take it. Now luckily Rowan's pretty smart. They attach these to every camera, so it's already ready to go. Once you get your tripod set up, you hit this red button featured on the tripod, slide it on in, let go, and then it locks. Can't get it off. This knob here, tighten that. Now it's not going anywhere. Okay, so you're probably thinking, got my camera, I'm ready to film. No, not yet. You gotta get your battery in. So that's how we're gonna do this. You'll have a regular battery right here, ready time to load it. You'll notice that it goes in right there, and then you push down a little. You'll hear a click. Simple as that. There's a button here to push it to get it out. Again, in like that, you hear that click, it's ready to go. So now it's time to power it on. Right here is your power on button. You see this little button here, push that in, trigger up, your camera's turning on. Do that again, turn the power off. Okay, so it's time to load this tape. Hit this blue eject button here, slide it up, that'll pop out, then this pops out. Then you get your tape here, make sure that the record tab is slid over to record so that everything gets put on this tape. Put the tape in, push in like that, like so, then push this down in, and you've got a tape loaded. So next you have to pick your scene file. Now with many things in RTF, we pretty much have everything preset. If you're doing film, you're either going to use F5 or F6. F5 gives you a little crisper image, F6 gives you a little more grainy look, well, like film. Both important things, they both shoot in 24p, which is what you need. We're going to use F5. Okay, so the next step is to pick the correct way to view the viewfinder. That's the aspect ratio. Hit this menu button right here. See all these different options go. Go right down to camera setup. Go in there, aspect conversion. It's on normal right now. When I film, I like to use letterbox. As you can see, I'll menu out. Puts two little black bars there. This way you don't have to add them in post, and alleviates a little bit of the headache in the editing process. So, and that's the way film goes, so it's a good way to film. Okay, so right here we have our basic LCD screen. Comes with most cameras nowadays. This is what you use here to see what your camera's seeing if you don't want to use the eyepiece. One of the nice features here is the zebra button, which once you hit that, you'll see that the stripes come onto the screen. These stripes show that it's a little too overexposed. So how do you fix that? I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so you think you're ready to record. Well, first things first, you're going to have to white balance. So just take something white, I use a piece of paper, put it in front of the camera and hold this button here. This is going to tell the camera what's white and what isn't white. So once that's done, you're getting a nice, clean image. So, next thing next, you want to be able to zoom, right? Well, that's this bar right here. Oh wait, what's that? The closer you get in, the less focused it is. So you have to use this focus ring next to come in. You get that nice, crisp image. Oh yeah. Now we're zoomed in real nice. One of the last things here is the iris, which is very important. Iris button's right here. It'll tell you whether it's auto irising or manually irising. We want to use manual iris. Then you can move this. And as you can see, the image will get darker or lighter, depending on how much light you want to let into the camera. So one of the last things you want to check, and one of the most important, is your audio inputs. So as you can see at the bottom bars here, they're moving, ready to go. So that means both our channels are set to the internal mics. Now, if you're using a boom mic, you go down to input 1 or 2, depending which one you plug it into. But right here is your phantom power. Turn that on or off. Not very important for us right now. So as you can see, if I move those triggers to input 1, these bars are not moving at all. When I go back to the internal mics, you see them moving, you're getting audio. So, as you've guessed, it's time to go. Camera's all ready, you're trained to go, and all you gotta do is press this red button to record.